All right, welcome to the east side of the Buck O'Neil Bridge mural. My name is Sike Style. I'll be your tour guide. We want to start and talk about the greatest thing in all my life is loving you. And that's a really cool quote that Buck O'Neil used when he was giving a speech in 2006 to induct some other Negro Leagues players into the Hall of Fame in Cooperstown. This is supposed to be meant to engage anyone who doesn't really know who Buck O'Neil is and just wants a really cool, uplifting message. But also, if you know about Buck O'Neil and his speeches, you'll recognize that quote. We got a classic KC Monarchs KC here. Who doesn't love it? It's perfect for graduation photos, perfect for whatever. All of these sections are little vignettes that people would love to get their picture taken, and that's what's about, able to digest this. The Buck O'Neil legacy seat at Kauffman Stadium, this is what this represents. Many people who have shown commitment to service in the community have gotten to sit in this seat, so definitely wanted to showcase that and highlight the Royals for being great team and a supporter of myself and also the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum. Number 22, Buck O'Neil wore number 22 when he played for the Monarchs, so we wanted to highlight that. We also wanted to just put his years right here, 1911, 2006, really prominent for everybody to see so they understand the kind of correlation between the man here. And so here is the portrait of Buck O'Neil. This portrait's taken from a still from when he was on David Letterman, because he was an ambassador of the game, not just in Kansas City, but worldwide. And so that was a really cool clip to see. And also got his classic green suit. So if you've ever seen the green suit in some of his funny photos with he's posing with his bat at the Negro Leagues Museum, I wanted to reference that green suit. He's got the classic glasses on, and he's got the golden halo around him, which is nice. And also a very authentic signature, which is also taken from a signed hat that my dad has. And so that hat's featured in the mural, but this is the signature that I scanned off of that hat, which is fun. So here we are, tipping our caps, showing respect to Buck O'Neil. We have representation of many things where it's like the future of women in sports. We've got the woman in the red dress. Buck famously said, never pass up the opportunity to talk to a woman in a red dress. And so women wore red dresses to his funeral. And this is a reference to that kind of dressed to the nines class style that he was. Also a very casual Bob Kendrick here, tipping his cap. This is a photo I took of him in 22 as we were celebrating Buck O'Neil's induction into the Baseball Hall of Fame. Got a representation of another player, former player, pitcher, and also my dad. So this is the cap that he's holding up that had the signature on it, or has the Buck O'Neil signature on it. And my dad introduced me to Buck O'Neil back in the early 90s, so it's really fitting that the man who taught me about life, baseball, and Buck O'Neil's legacy is also featured in the wall. So he doesn't know it yet, but sooner or later he's going to show up and see this, which is going to be funny. So thank you, Dad, a.k.a. Doug Schaefer. I am Doug's son forever and ever. We got Monty here from the KC Monarchs and KCK. This represents kind of like the future of the Monarchs brand as we've talked about the past. The past also is, oh yeah. Boop, boop, boop. The past is also here. Ernie Banks shaking hands with Buck O'Neil. Buck O'Neil was a coach for the Chicago Cubs in the early 60s. First African-American coach to play or to coach in the major leagues. We have here the Unity players. So these are representing different players that played in the Negro Leagues. But also, we don't have cohesion. We don't have, progress without unity. So that's what this represents. Also paying tribute to all the players who don't have murals for them that also, played as hard as any other players in the major leagues, in the Negro Leagues. We got the classic 1940s Monarchs style logo that was used to tie in that new school effect with Monty there representing the new club, and this represents the old club. And then we got the We Are Monarchs backed by the old arch of the previous Broadway bridge. And then this whole section here, I can see a whole crowd of people getting their picture taken, maybe doing a Moe's dance, which would be great. So towards the end of this golden rainbow of the bridge, we got the Negro Leagues Museum logo. Buck O'Neil was the founder of the Negro Leagues Museum back in 1990. He's one of the founders. And so it's important to show this as being a part of it. And also, shout out to Sike Style and all the other teams that made this possible, MoDOT, Massman Clarkson, and Art in the Loop. And boom, there you have it. This is about 2 blocks worth of awesome mural, over 4,000 something square feet. You got plenty of planes, trains, and automobiles down here, so come and enjoy it when you get a chance.